Hey guys, welcome to the latest episode of CONDA'S Epic Adventures. We are 6 episodes in on this journey together, and I hope that you guys are having just as much fun as I am. Coming up in the next few episodes, we have so many epic things planned, and I'm going to tell you more about those at the end of today's episode. But first, what we're doing today, we're doing something just a little bit different. I thought it'd be fun for you guys to get to know just a little bit about who I am. So today, we're doing 50 fun facts about me. Some of these are found on the internet, some of these were submitted by you guys on my Instagram. Thank you so much to those who sent some questions, and some were just some random ones that I thought might be good to go in here. So without further ado, 50 fun facts about me. 1. What's your name, and are you named after anyone? My name is Michael Conda. I'm not named after anyone that I know of, but there are a lot of great Michaels out there, so we're gonna say yes. 2. How did you get your YouTube channel name? Well, so a lot of people call me Conda because there are a ton of Michaels in the world, not a very original name. So a lot of people call me Conda. And I love the word epic. I think I just use the word epic at least 10 times every day. It's how I describe anything awesome and amazing. And adventures. I love going on adventures. I try to make everything that I do an adventure. I have this saying that, hey, if it's not themed or it's not next level, it's not worth doing. That is how I try to live every day. Make it an adventure. So you put it all together and you have CONDA'S Epic Adventures. 3. When was the last time you cried? First off, thanks to whoever submitted that question for taking it there. No, I'm just kidding. When was the last time I cried? I actually can't give you probably an exact date, but I guarantee that it was probably watching something on TV or a movie. I always be crying during TV and movies. Like good shows and good movies, they just be getting me in the feels all the time. 4. If you won the lottery, what would be the first thing that you bought? Probably a new car. So I've been sporting a silver Ford Fiesta since 2012, have just about 200,000 miles on it. That thing has been my buddy, has gone on so many epic adventures with me, but it also is probably getting close to quitting time for that car. So I'd probably buy another Ford Fiesta because they are fun. 5. What's your favorite thing to order on UberEats? Probably chicken nuggets. I'm not gonna lie, more than once I have UberEats chicken nuggets to my house. Once just because I was hungry and didn't want to go out, and once because I was watching my mom's dog and she was not eating, and I knew that she loved chicken nuggets, so I ordered my mom's dog some chicken nuggets via UberEats. 6. Do you use sarcasm a lot? No. 7. What's the first thing you normally notice about people? Probably their smile or lack thereof. I'm a smiley person, I think, and other people's smiles tend to be the first thing that I notice. 8. What's your eye color? Brown. I'm pretty sure. Hey, Casper skin and brown eyes. 9. Scary movies or happy endings? Both. I love horror films, but I also love films that have happy endings. Sometimes the films that I hate the most are the ones where the bad guy wins. I am a sucker for happy endings. 10. Favorite smells. I am a big smell person. I love candles and car scent clips and scent things for my home. I love clean smells. If you've ever ridden in my car, I have 4 scent things, one on every single vent, because I'm all about a good smell. I like fresh, clean smells, and depending on the season, I also love the seasonal smells. So summer, love tropical. Fall, I love pumpkin spicy stuff. Christmas, not huge on like balsam, but there's always something to get. And then spring, flowers, and again, tropical stuff. 11. What's the furthest you've ever been from home? A few years ago, I went on a trip to Ireland with some friends, and I'm pretty sure that's the furthest I've ever been from home. 12. Do you have any special talents? I'm gonna say not any crazy ones, but I do have one where I'm double jointed in my thumb. Ooh. I'm actually double jointed in both thumbs. By the way, if you're wondering, I'm reading all the questions off of my phone. That's why I can't do things. Double jointed. 13. Where were you born? I was born in Sarasota, Florida. I lived most of my life in Venice and about 14 years ago moved to Statesville, North Carolina. 14. What's your zodiac sign and do you believe it? I was born in July, so my zodiac sign is Cancer. Do I believe that? I believe that just as much as I believe fortune cookies and other stuff. They're really general and they can apply to pretty much everybody. 15. What are your hobbies? You know, that was actually a hard one. I had to think about that one. What are my hobbies? I love going to theme parks. I love going to Carowinds. I love going to Florida. I love just trying brand new things. So I guess my hobby would be seeking out new things to try them. The most recent thing that I tried was the brand new Mountain Dew flavor. It's very good. I think it tastes like creamsicle. If you've tried it, the Mountain Dew Voodoo, tell me what you think in the comments. 16. Do you have any pets? I don't personally have any pets, but my family has 3 dogs. We have a Shih Tzu, a Chorky, and, oh gosh, what is Ginger? I don't know. And a mutt dog. We are a big dog family. I love dogs, they're the greatest, but I don't personally have any pets. 17, do you have any siblings? Yes, I definitely do. So I have 1 biological brother, and I have 2 stepsisters and 1 stepbrother. 18, what do you want to be when you grow up? The short answer is a better person than I am now. Every day I try to find a way to improve, and so I don't actually know what I want to be when I grow up. That's always evolving. It started out as a kid, I wanted to be a raptor trainer, and I don't know what it's going to be tomorrow. So all I can say is better than I am today. 19. How many scary movies do you own? Let me go check. Okay. So I have about 100 scary movies on my Apple TV, and I own a bunch of DVDs back from when you bought DVDs. So some of them are crossovers, but I would have to say somewhere around 100 to 110 scary movies. Question 20, how tall are you? I am actually 6'3". Question 21, what is your least favorite thing about yourself? That's a hard one, but probably the fact that I am a chronic overthinker of most things in my life. I will overthink a decision to death, and so that's probably the least favorite thing about myself. 22. What initiated your love of theme parks? That's an amazing question. Thanks for whoever sent that in. I actually have been going to theme parks since I was a kid. I was born and grew up in southern Florida, so I was just a hop, skip, and a jump away from Central Florida. So I've been going to Disney since I was a kid. As I grew up, moved to Universal, and I don't know, I've just always been fascinated with the technology that goes inside of the theme parks. I've always been fascinated by the environments they're able to create, how they're able to take you from Central Florida to someplace in London, or to Jurassic Park, or to Pandora, the world of Avatar. Like, it's just amazing what they're able to do, and I've always just found that fascinating. And I've also found that that's something I'm passionate about just in life in general, and in a couple of the careers and jobs that I've had, that passion has definitely been present. 23. How many countries have you visited? I believe just 3. I've been to the United States, I've been to Mexico, I've been to Ireland. Is the Bahamas a country? Is the Bahamas a country?
Here's some information.
Oh, yeah, the Bahamas are a country, so I've been to 4. 24. What was your favorite and least favorite subject in high school? My favorite was definitely, so I have a bunch, and I'm just gonna do this because this is my video. So my favorite subject was probably English. I love reading comprehension, I love all of that stuff, so that was my favorite. The one that I hated the most was definitely math. Not a math person. Fun fact, I actually failed geometry the first time I took it, had to take it twice, understand algebra like no one's business, but couldn't get geometry, so there's that. But I think what I enjoyed most class-wise in high school was probably band. I made some of my best friends in band and still stay in touch with so many of them today. So I think that band was actually probably my favorite class in high school. 25, what is your favorite drink? That's hard. None of the drinks that are my favorite drinks are good for me, but I guess that's not what the question's about. So my favorite drinks are probably either Red Bull, pretty much any flavor except sugar-free, and probably second favorite drink, which is butterbeer. If you want to know how much I love butterbeer, you should check out the video I uploaded last weekend where my friend Madison and I made 3 different types of butterbeer and then judged them all. 26. What inspires you to be creative? This was another really great question. Thank you to whoever submitted this. What inspires me to be creative? Honestly, I've always been really just inspired by the idea of what is next. Taking what currently is, challenging it, finding new ways to do it, better ways, more engaging ways, and then running down the line with it. I have always been driven by the concept of what is next. And so what inspires me creatively is seeing what is and kind of figuring out what could be and then just making it happen. 27. What sports do you or have you played? I've never played any traditional sports to the ire of my friends and family who were like,
"Hey, you'd be so great at basketball."
Just because I'm tall doesn't mean I'm coordinated enough to be a basketball player. I'm not coordinated enough to walk down the street without tripping on my feet all the time. 28. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? I have so many, but I'm just gonna talk about 2. The 2 that are kind of my top favorite right now. The first is the Tim Tracker. If you've never seen his stuff, the Tim Tracker is a theme park vlogger, and he's been doing this for so many years, but they upload daily and he just has a lot of great content, super informative, super fun. Actually one of the people that inspired me to get into epic adventuring and vlogging. So the Tim Tracker is a definite. And my other is probably Vincent Vision. He's someone that I've more recently subscribed to. He's also a theme park vlogger. You're seeing a theme here of things that I'm interested in. But his videos are just super creative and super fun. And I think that it's something that, like, when I watch, I aspire to be more like Vincent. Great stuff. You should check out both of those. 29. Favorite food? Ice cream. No question, it's ice cream. 30. What's your favorite type of social media? For me, it's definitely Instagram. I love taking pictures, and so I love Instagram. It's a great place just to upload all of those in a great picture-centric place. I've also really gotten into Instagram stories, which I think is probably one of the greatest inventions of the past 2 years in social media. Yes, Instagram. 31. How would you describe your fashion sense? Non-existent is kind of the first word that comes to mind. I own a lot of clothes. I think that they look good, but you will regularly probably see me committing at least 3 fashion crimes at once, mixing wrong patterns and colors and whatnot. Very much a comfort type person in the clothes that I wear, so I guess comfortable. 32. What phone do you have? iOS or Android? So I'm currently rocking an iPhone 8 Plus. It has a cracked screen protector. I don't know if you can see that camera, but it's currently running the latest version of iOS, which is 12. 13 actually comes out in a few weeks from now. Super excited. I've had my iPhone 8 Plus for a few years now. It runs like a champ, so. 33. Tell us one of your bad habits. I actually still bite my nails. I do it a lot. I tend to be kind of a jittery person where I'm kind of like always doing something with my hands and whatnot. And sometimes when I'm sitting there, I'll just be like, I know that someone at home right now just like threw up in their mouth. Sorry about that. I wasn't actually biting my nails this time. Question 34. 3 things that make you upset. The first one, when other people are upset. I am super when someone is having the worst day, I am having the worst day with them. When someone's having the best day, I'm having the best day. So when someone's upset, it upsets me. I always want people to be having the best time ever. 2, people that are late. Be on time. And 3, rude people. Be kind. 35, 3 things that make you happy. Other people being happy, other people smiling, other people having a great time. Happiness is contagious, and I love being happy because other people are happy. 2, being with friends and family. Friends and family are super important to me, and so being around them definitely makes me happy. And 3, getting ready for the next big thing. I'm a super early adopter on most things in life, and so whenever there's something new or exciting happening, I am always like next level excited about whatever it is. 36. How's your relationship with your parents? I think pretty good. I talk to all of my parents pretty regularly. Go to my mom's house for dinner all the time. So I'm gonna say good. 37. What's on your mind? Well, I have some pretty exciting news and some pretty exciting adventures that I'm getting ready to head out on in the next few weeks. So I've been busy planning them out in my head, and I'm very excited to share them with you. More on that at the end of this. 38. What's your favorite theme park? So this is actually a really tough question. I have been a huge fan of Universal Orlando, which is comprised of 3 theme parks: Universal Studios Florida, Universal's Islands of Adventure, and Universal's Volcano Bay water theme park. I've been a huge fan of them forever. If I had to pick just one out of all the theme parks, the Disney parks, all of the Carowinds, or not all the Carowinds, the Cedar Fair parks, which include Carowinds, I would have to probably say Islands of Adventure. It's really difficult for me to decide between Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. I think what edges Islands of Adventure out for me is just the extra level of transportiveness that they have in their parks. The ability to take you to places that are beyond belief, beyond imagination. 39. One word that describes you. I'm gonna probably go with eccentric. I am all over the place. I am fascinated by so many things. I am interested in so many different things, and they're all over the spectrum and all over the board. It's wacky and nerdy and crazy and all of that stuff. So I think eccentric is probably the best word to describe me. 40. Favorite ice cream flavor. Cookies and cream. No questions asked. That is my favorite. It has been my favorite forever. It will probably be my favorite until the next 1,000 years of time. Cookies and cream. 41. What's your favorite genre of music? So I have to go 2 on this one because it's pretty much 50-50. So I'm very much an electronic dance music type person, EDM, techno, whatever. Pretty much pop is electronic dance music now. So all of that type of stuff. But on the opposite side, I'm a huge fan of movie scores. If you looked at my iTunes or Apple Music, you'd see about 50% of it is actually movie scores. I am huge into all of that. 42. What's the farthest you've ever been from home? Earlier I talked about a trip that I've been on to Ireland. I'm pretty sure that Ireland is the furthest that I've ever been from home. How far is Ireland from here?
It looks like Dublin, Ireland is about 3,697 miles away as the crow flies.
3,697 miles away from here. So that definitely wins. 43. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? So I am definitely an extrovert, but I haven't always been that way. It's something that I've kind of adapted into. I'm definitely a people person and a crowds person, and yeah. 44. Are you left or right-handed? So I am very left-handed. I don't know how you can be just regular left-handed. I don't know if there's varying degrees of left-handedness, but I am left-handed. 45. Do you consider yourself a good cook? No. 46. What's your favorite Netflix show? Stranger Things. I am a huge Stranger Things fan. I didn't catch on right away when it first came out, but after the first episode of season 1, I was hooked and have been a huge fan ever since. 47. What's your favorite color? Blue. It's definitely blue. 48. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? Well, I'm a huge fan of tropical climates and a huge fan of theme parks, so if I did the math on that, it would probably be somewhere like Orlando, Florida. 49. What is your favorite thing to have for breakfast? Pop-Tarts. I am a huge Pop-Tarts fan. The s'mores ones are so good. The wild berry are OG, amazing. Also, ice cream sundae. Good. And finally, question 50. What's your favorite gadget? I'm gonna have to go with my phone. My phone is like a computer that I have with me at all times. I can do pretty much everything from it, and so it's probably my favorite gadget that I own. Well, hey, I hope that you guys found that fun and interesting. I hope you learned just a little bit more about me. If you have any thoughts or comments on anything that you heard, put them in the comments below. I would definitely love to hear your thoughts. Now, at the beginning of the episode, I told you there was some exciting news coming at the end, and here it is. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to be going on several very epic adventures, and I'm excited to bring you guys along. We are entering my favorite season of the year, spooky season. So starting next week, my next video is going to be the opening night of Scarowind's Halloween Haunt here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Then I'm gonna be headed to Orlando for Halloween Horror Nights 29. And then I'm gonna be headed on a Disney cruise themed to Halloween on the high seas. So we have some very epic adventures to be sharing together in the next few weeks. I am super excited about them. I hope that you are as well. If you don't want to miss any of the adventures that we're going on, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. Then you'll know every time I upload a brand new adventure for us to go on together. Hey, I am so excited about the next few weeks. I hope that you are as well. I'll see you guys very soon, and remember, life's an adventure. Make it epic.